everyone. When you have worked for Eastern India's largest circulated English daily for 35 years, media know-how flows in your veins. I am Sudipta Bhattacharjee and I have been associated with the Telegraph newspaper from 1985 till September 2020, working as a sub-editor, a reporter and a roving correspondent in northeastern India before heading a department as its resident editor. Moving from a bustling media house to Brainware University's Department of Media Science and Journalism as an adjunct professor in October last year was an effortless bridging of industry with academia. Although the process of learning never stops, entering the teaching-learning domain brought about its share of thrills and joyous discoveries. For instance, it was a novelty for me to go on screen and conduct a class through PowerPoint presentations, a process I had to learn from scratch. The frequent network disruptions that gave students an escape route brought home our total dependence on technology. The first class I taught at Brainware was a batch of MSc students. The paper was about print journalism, editing, reporting and design, topics I was very familiar with. I discovered to my surprise and satisfaction that this university wasn't only one of the first to go online to surmount the lockdown that followed the COVID-19 pandemic. It had made it easy for students to complete the course with thorough knowledge even if they faced network issues while a class was in progress. And how was this accomplished? Every class was recorded and the recording shared. Teachers uploaded class notes and posted these for every student after each class. The faculty was always available for consultation and special classes were arranged for those who needed extra guidance. Parent-teacher meetings were regularly held so that every little difficulty faced by any student could be sorted out. It also helped the parents bond with the teachers because most of them would watch their sons and daughters attend online classes and often shared their feedback about enjoying the experience. Of course, those who did attend class were at an advantage because of the first-hand interaction. Generally, they scored better in exams too. This batch is about to complete their post-graduation course but are already employed. This is because the media job market is booming. I say this because according to a report in the Business Standard, the media industry will be worth Rs 4 lakh crore by 2025 and a report in the Hindu pegs the number of jobs at 3 lakh per year. Students at the Brainware Media Department are job ready because their training is perfectly synchronized. The academic learning is complemented with technology. We had worked with Quark Express, but Brainware uses a more advanced Adobe InDesign, a desktop publishing and page layout designing software application. In my capacity as the teacher, I found that this gives the student the cutting-edge advantage over students elsewhere, many of whom had applied to me in the Telegraph whenever I needed to recruit sub-editors. Most of the applicants were from India's best media training institutes and their knowledge is in no way superior to that of the students I teach at Brainware. Moreover, the students here are equipped with tools like Photoshop because the university possesses the Adobe Creative Suite that helps them hone their skills in graphic design, video editing and web development applications. The department, which is fairly new, is thus already vibrant and pulsating with ideas and innovation. There is an added advantage because the sister department of multimedia provides ample tools with technological backup for the media science students. And because they have industry experts teaching each course, the students are keen to learn and experiment. For instance, first-year BSc students are bringing out their own newspaper regularly. Podcasts and audio plays are part of assignments. Interviews are conducted competently and they are encouraged to make forays into new media through the web. The daily interaction with faculty with an industry background gives students a finely structured training in each paper. For instance, my colleagues include Arnab Basu, who has been a well-known RJ for 12 years and teaches radio, Dr. Alipta Jena, who has worked with the ABP Group for 14 years in both print and digital formats. She teaches web journalism. Deepanjan Sinha, who has worked for newspapers in Calcutta, Mumbai, Delhi and teaches advanced reporting. Indranil Roy and Tanmoy Goswami with vast experience in television, and Shomnath Dasgupta, who has worked with leading business dailies and teaches business journalism. With so much happening, a career in media studies opens a world of opportunities to a student from any discipline. When we had joined the industry, print, radio and TV were the only options. Now, the media universe has burgeoned rapidly with the advent of social media, creating immense job prospects. After all, no other field offers such a sense of adventure, not to mention the claim to fame and the power to orchestrate changes in society. It's time to take the plunge. Thank you.